So we got somebody else that's going to fill y'all cups up. I mean, like, really make your crowns, like, light up. Y'all ready?
We are about to have a fantastic keynote speaker. Blair Ledet co-anchors Fox 2 News 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. newscasts Monday through Friday. She is elated to wake up with St. Louis on metro area's #1 morning show to connect with viewers. Blair has been recognized by the Urban League of the St. Louis Metropolitan Incorporated and is a recipient of Black Girls Who Rock. Ladies and the few gentlemen we have here, please welcome the one and only Blair Ledet.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Good morning, beautiful and intelligent, powerful young women. I am so excited to be here today to celebrate you for International Day of the Girl. Like she said, I am a morning anchor and reporter for Fox 2 News, the #1 morning show in St. Louis. But I didn't just wake up and fall into that position. It took a lot for me to get there, and we're going to talk about it today. So today, I'm about to take you through that. Hold up. Oh, yeah, I know it. I've been watching y'all on TikTok. In a positive way, though, okay? So today, we're going to be clocking the 3 C's to success, okay? Those are character, confidence, and crown, meaning honor your crown, okay? All right, so after you leave here and after we finish this conversation, I want you all to leave here feeling motivated, unstoppable, and unique, because that is exactly what each and every one of you are. And if nobody has ever told you that, I'm telling you that today, right now. So the theme of this year's event is I Define My Crown. And for me, when I think about defining my crown, like she just said, it has a deep meaning, physically, appearance-wise, right? And also spiritually, because it's how you represent yourself all the way around, right? So you have full control of all of these 3 C's we're about to talk about. And I want you to have fun today. But I'm going to make sure y'all are paying attention, okay? Yes? Okay, so when I say you define your crown, I want y'all to respond and say, clock it. Okay? Can we do that? Let's try it out. Okay, you got to be paying attention throughout. I'm going to be mad if I get to the part and y'all don't do it, okay? Yeah? All right, because you define your crown. Okay, that's good. I'll take it. All right, let's move on now. Let's get into it. I got some pictures up here for you because I'm going to tell y'all some stories, all right? And I want you to be able to imagine what's going on. Can you tell which one I am up here? That's me and my friends over there in middle school, okay? Middle school. How old do I look? I was looking grown a little bit. I don't know. I was in middle school, okay? So the first thing we're going to talk about is character, all right? So simply put, when I think about character, I think it just means doing the right thing. Doing the right thing no matter who's watching or no matter who rewards you or who gives you a compliment. You make good decisions, ethical decisions, and decisions that are morally right, okay? So I'm going to give y'all some examples, just tell you about where I came from and how I grew up. As you can see here, I'm just a regular middle school girl, all right? Nothing fancy. I didn't have a whole lot growing up, all right? Inside my house, some nights, chaos, and things were not perfect. I didn't have the Jordans that everybody got. And I didn't have the Dooney and Burke purses that everybody had. I know y'all looking like, what is that? Okay, it was cute, all right? It was a little bag, and it had DBs on it and all types of different colors. Anybody in here remember the Dooney and Burke purse? They remember. What type of stuff do y'all like now? Lululemon? Okay. All right, all of that stuff, I didn't have it, okay? So I made good grades, though. I always made straight A's in school, hundreds even. And I got to a point where my classmates started to come to school and they would say, I made all B's and a C. And my mama gave me $150 as a reward. For a C, baby. So I went home, of course, and I said, Mama, the girls and the boys are getting rewarded, for making all B's and even C's sometimes. I'm making all A's. Can I get a little, something? $50, $100, something. And she said, I expect you to do that. So, no, there won't be a reward. I continue to make A's. I continue to do what I was supposed to do, respect my teachers, do my homework. I didn't skip school with no little boys. Nothing like that, okay? I did what I was supposed to do because my mama said this is what I expect you to do. The next thing that really started to help me build my character is another story. I'm 15 now, okay? How many of y'all have a cell phone? Okay, so this is the early 2000s. We were just now getting the cell phones, okay? Just now getting the cell phones. So they had a phone out, and maybe some of you all remember it. It was called a chocolate phone. It was hot pink, and it used to slide up. We didn't have the iPhones yet. So all I wanted was that chocolate phone, okay? So once again, I went home to my mama, and I said, Mama, can you get me this phone? It's sliding up. I want it so bad. Everybody getting phones now. She said, if you want a phone, I'm not going to be able to pay for it for you. You're going to have to go get a job. I don't know if she was serious or not, but I found out Chick-fil-A was hiring people at 15. So I went to the job and worked at that job for the rest of school. Continued to make my all A's. Continued to work at that Chick-fil-A every day. And guess what? I got my phone. Clock it. I bought a car. So I didn't have to ride the school bus anymore because I rode the bus all the way through till I got the car. And I also got a scholarship to attend any college in Texas. That's where I'm from. And I also got a scholarship from Chick-fil-A for being a good employee for the couple years that I worked there. So the point of all of this is that even when it feels like you're trying to do the right thing and have good character and it's not paying off and you're not feeling like you're getting a reward, it will pay off for you all. I promise. So it's a flex, having good character. Honesty, integrity, compassion, and self-discipline are the foundation of having strong character. Vibes. Build a strong character with consistent good habits, thoughtful choices, and ethical actions. This means you do the right thing when nobody is watching. You do the right thing when you're not getting rewarded for it. And you do the right thing no matter what everybody else is doing. The right thing even when it gets hard. Okay? Ooh, I got a little crown, honey. When you push through all the tough times, you become resilient. And that means that you can push through and come through no matter what setbacks you have. You gain trust. And you also gain respect from all of the people around you, okay? So it is very important for you to have strong character because you define your crown. Clock it! All right, we're paying attention. All right, moving on. You guys saw this picture right here. I think I'm also in middle school here, and I'm doing a speech, right? The next C we're going to talk about is confidence, all right? How many of you have ever had a time where you felt nervous about something, or you didn't feel like you were ready, or maybe you weren't the best person at it, right? Well, it's important that we continue to build our confidence, and I'm still building mine as well. We will build our confidence throughout our lives, and that is something important to carry with us. So I'm going to tell y'all a quick story now about confidence, okay? So I'm doing a speech right here. I decided I wanted to be a news reporter at a young age, right? So remember I told y'all I got the scholarship, so I went to college, and it was paid for. So I graduated from college, and it was time to go get my big TV job, right? It's my big break. Well, I applied and applied. 30 times a day, 30 jobs a day. I applied in the morning, checked my email at night. Next day, did it again. 30 people, please, hello, I'm ready for my job. Well, 3 months went by and nobody responded. So I called somebody and I said, hey, I would love your help. I would love some advice. I'm trying to get my first job on TV and I'm not hearing back from anybody. What do you think I should do? She said, well, you're going to need to probably lose about 50 pounds first. And you're going to probably have to do your tape again. And that might cost you $1,000 or more to redo your tape. Tape, I know that sounds old. But it's a link, and it's videos of you showing yourself speaking and how you look. And that's how you apply for jobs on TV. She was saying I needed to pay again to redo it again and lose 50 pounds. Well, I didn't have no time to be losing 50 pounds, and I definitely didn't have $1,000 to make another tape, right? But I kept trying, and I kept going for it regardless of what she said or how she thought I wasn't ready, or anybody else saying, maybe you need a backup plan. Maybe you need to pick something else. No. So I finally got a call from a man in East Texas. I went to the interview, and he said, well, hello, Blair. Are you able to shoot video, edit, write a story, write a package? I said, yes, of course. You think I could? But guess what? I was confident in myself, and I knew that if I got the opportunity, if I got the chance, that I would figure it out, and I was going to do the very best that I could do. So I got that job, and I ended up training everybody who came after me at that job. So because I was confident in myself, I was able to get the job and do a good job at it. So then I was ready to get a promotion, right? It's time to start getting to the money, right? To the money. How y'all say it? Moolah. Okay, it was time to get to it. However you say it. So I was ready to go for a promotion, right? So I went for an anchor position, which is what I do right now. And I didn't get it, right? It's cool. Somebody who I trained got the position over me. So I heard it through the grapevine that they just didn't see it. They didn't think that I could do it. They thought I looked too young, and they just didn't think I could do it. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go somewhere and work with somebody who thinks I can do it. So once again, I go to another interview. He says, are you able to do breaking news and anchor and do scripts? Absolutely. Yes. You think I really could? I wasn't good yet. I hadn't done it before. But guess what? I was confident in myself, and I got that job, and I was the morning anchor there in Mississippi. When it was time to come here to St. Louis, I got flued out. Flued out, honey. And I had interviewed all across the country, and I was so tired that I said, I'm just going to be me and believe in myself and who I am. And if they like me, then they'll hire me, and I will be in St. Louis. I got the job offer that day, and I've been here ever since. And I'm standing here in front of you all, and I wake up with St. Louis every morning from 4 to 7. So if I had listened to those people who said, I need to lose 50 pounds, I need to pay thousands of dollars to redo my tape, I need to choose a backup plan, they just don't see it, they just don't believe me, I'm not believable, I don't know where I would be today. So confidence is having big energy, main character, understanding the assignment. It's giving glow up. It's giving she ate. Confidence is a mix of unapologetic authenticity. That means just being yourself. Strong personal charisma and a self-assured presence. No matter what anybody says or thinks or tells you that you cannot do, you have to believe in yourself. You might feel like you're not ready. You might fake it till you make it sometimes. But you have to have that confidence in yourself. Confidence is the key to unlocking opportunities. You are that girl. You define your crown. Okay. So the last thing we're going to talk about is honoring your crown. And like you heard them say earlier, we talk about crown. It's not all about your hair or your physical appearance. It encompasses so many different things. So when we think about our hair, it's something we take pride in, right? Well, the Crown Act is a law that recently passed, And it protects us all from discrimination based on our hairstyle or our hair texture, right? Who has curly hair? Who had an afro? Who has straight hair? Who got 3C? 3C is a curl text, a curl pattern, okay? Yeah. We're all different and we're all beautiful, and all of our hair it makes us who we are, right? So the Crown Act is commonly associated with black people, but the Crown Act is for everybody, right? It allows us to show up just as we are. So whether you like to rock your hair bone straight, afro, curly, 613 lace front, or knotless boho braids. Who like the knotless boho braids? Okay. Our hair is tied to our cultural heritage and self-expression, and now you have the freedom, because of this law, to show up however you feel comfortable in your true form, because you define your crown. Okay, so here I am with my knotless braids up there. Okay, cute. Clock it. Okay, and I have one last story for you guys, okay? And I'm going to wrap up. When I first started TV, I was doing an internship. And that's kind of when you are practicing, seeing, shadowing, seeing how the job is done and things like that. So I had a ball on top of my head, right? Natural. I had the slick wave, it was wavy, little edges and stuff like that. So the guy I was with looked at me and he bust out laughing. I said, Ruben, what's wrong? He said, what is that on top of your head? I swear. I said, it's a bun. He said, don't you ever wear that again, because you will not be able to be on TV with that. This is 2014, okay? Don't think I'm old. It's not that long ago. But this is what he told me. So ever since then, I kind of wore my hair like this, which is cute. It's cute or whatever. But I always wore it this way because I felt like I couldn't wear my hair any other way. I wouldn't get any opportunities, right? So when this Crown Act passed, I was here in St. Louis, and I went into my manager's office. Stay with me. I'm almost done. I went to my manager's office, and I showed her a picture of these braids on B. Simone. I said, how do you think, would it be okay if I tried out these braids? Never had braids before, 12 years on TV. And she said, you don't have to ask me anymore if you can wear your hair a certain way. You're beautiful. You can show up how you want to, and I trust you to wear your braids. So I was finally able to wear my hair how I wanted to wear it, and there it is. And I didn't have to worry about somebody saying it was unprofessional or anything like that. So show up in whatever hairstyle makes you feel beautiful, bold, and confident. Honoring your crown, though, it goes deeper than a hairstyle. It also means to protect your image and your reputation as well. You're all in a generation that is gripped by social media, and the social media can either make or break you, okay? Remember that the posts are forever. They're not going anywhere, even if you think you deleted it. Somebody screenshotted it, okay? I'm serious. So you honor your crown by presenting yourself as a young woman of class, integrity, a queen. Your reputation is a part of your crown. So protect it by any means necessary with your actions and your social media presence, okay? So keep that in mind. As we celebrate the International Day of the Girl, I want you to remember this. Take your character, confidence, and your crown held high in every room that you go into. You are that girl, and you define your crown. Thank y'all so much.